So we're gonna go purchase something for our little farm today. My little boys are so excited. I've been wanting to do this for 5 years now since we've moved here, which all of us actually talked about it, me and my husband. And I think it's really gonna benefit the kids more than anything. And I'm hoping these things will survive here. We've never tried this before, so I'm excited to try this and I hope they survive. So when I was growing up, we lived next to my grandparents out in the country, and we had a pond at my grandparents, and there was always catfish stocked in this pond, and we would always go down there and feed them every night. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna go buy some fish for our pond, and I'm hoping that they survive in our pond, just because in the summertime, I mean, it's still full, but it gets a little low whenever we don't get a lot of rain. It's hot. I'm just hoping that that's not going to be an issue. What we do have a lot of is snapping turtles. We've been trying to take care of that this past month, and I still notice that there's 2 down there sunbathing on the rock, so I really need to take care of those snapping turtles or they're just going to eat my fish. So I need to stay on top of that. But we're gonna go today because the guy is coming to our town to sell fish, and let's just hope that he has some extras. I didn't pre-order anything. I'm just gonna show up and see if he has anything left. So let's hope. The boys are so excited. I'll take you guys along with us. I probably won't film while I'm there just because of the privacy for everyone. I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable, so I won't film while I'm there, but I'll show you guys the fish when we pick them up. Bring them home, we'll let them in the pond, and hopefully it works out, because that would be so cool to have our kids fishing at our pond in the summertime, or just whenever they want to. So these fish are really small. They're supposed to be 1 to 3 inches, and hopefully they'll grow really fast into adult fish. Hopefully they don't get ate by the snapping turtles. Let's just see how this goes. I'm hoping it goes great, and the next year I'll probably buy some more and just stock up our pond over time. So our plan is to get some bluegill right now, just because it's just an easy fish for the kids. I don't think I'll ever get catfish, just because they have those things that can cut your hand, and I just don't want my boys to have to deal with that right now being young. But I do like catfish. We like eating catfish, but I'm not sure if I want to put catfish in our pond just yet. We'll just see how this bluegill goes first. So hopefully this works out, and I'm so excited, but we're getting ready to leave and head that way. So this is our pond right here, and those snapping turtles like to sunbathe on that rock right there, which I've already been down there today. I don't see them right now, so they might pop back up this afternoon. But it's a good sized pond. Looks really good right now because we've been getting lots of rain. But I hope these fish love it here, and hopefully they survive. That'd be so cool. But we're gonna give it a shot, see if it works. So we just got home, and it was a huge line. There was a ton of Amish in line, so I didn't know if we were gonna get any. But we got up there. I didn't have a ticket, didn't pre-order, but I ended up getting some bluegill. I believe these are called coppergill or copper nose bluegill. They're supposed to reproduce a lot faster than the hybrids, so I just went with these. These are mainly for my kids fishing. So we're gonna get these down to the pond and release them into the pond so they don't start dying in this bag. You can kind of hear them right now. They're going a little crazy, so I think they're getting stressed out. So let's get them down to the pond so they can see their new home. So here they are. All 100 of them. I'm gonna let them loose in the pond. Got them home. So we'll see how this goes. They're a little stressed out right now, so I just want to get them straight to the pond and get them used to their new home. So they went into their new home. This is it. I don't know if you can see that right there. There's one swimming right there. How exciting! Gosh, I hope these survive in this pond. That would be great. There's another one right there. I don't know if you can see it by that lily pad. There it is. Right there by the lily pad. See it? So like I mentioned, I only got 100 today because they only sell 100 or more, and I just went with the 100 just to see how well this is gonna go. And if it goes well, I'm gonna get more next year. So hopefully I won't have to buy too much more, because hopefully they'll reproduce and I won't have to really buy any. I could probably stand down at the pond all day long and watch them and get excited whenever they surface, but I came up here to the house. It's 86 degrees today and it is humid outside. I am gonna give my boys a homemade popsicle. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon until my older kids come home from school. We just have a handful of days left till summer break, so that's exciting to have all my kids home together. But we are gonna wrap this video up today. If you guys would just say a little prayer for my fish that they will survive and do really well in our pond, because my kids will absolutely enjoy it. But thank you guys so much for being here today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today, and we will see you next week.